you this for your refund.
Thank you. Alright, so after my refund of $6.99 from yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm here at the thrift store. I might as well go ahead and look around to see if they have anything that I can buy. The first stop here is actually to the VHSs to see if I can find an old sealed one, and no luck there. So if you watched the video 2 days ago, remember the John Deere Mighty Trike for $75? Yep, I guess somebody bought it. Alrighty, now these shoes right here are actually a pretty big bolo. They're Echoes, and at the end of this video, I will definitely go over all the comps on all the things that I pick up. Now this confuses me sometimes, and this happens all the time. Now this is a DVD, player or whatever. It's an empty box. Now, and I searched everywhere. I actually spared the camera a whole bunch of time on this one. I looked everywhere for that DVD player. Now, do you think they just put the empty box out there, or somebody took it out of the box and just bought the DVD player? So when it comes to these wax burners, if you've been watching the channel a little bit, you know that I love selling the Scentsy ones because they sell extremely fast, and that wasn't a Scentsy one. As you can tell, the Ninja Turtle little thing right there is still here from a couple days ago. All right, again, I'm super picky on my hats now just because I have so many hats. And that hat right there is actually pretty decent. It just has a lot of stains on it. And like I said the other day, I know myself and I know I will just throw that in a box and it'll sit for a couple months before I get around to it. So I put that one back, but I do pick the one up. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you why. All right, so we are back at the house and this is everything that I picked up. Now I was only in there for about 30 minutes, which is pretty fast for a little thrift stop. But the only reason I actually went shopping is because I had to return the combo unit that I picked up a couple days ago or yesterday because it did not work. Came home, didn't work, so I went and returned it, shopped around and picked all this fine stuff up. So let's go over it. The first one right here is going to be a Winchester vintage like reversible. Now it's got some issues right here, but that's not really gonna matter. These actually still sell even in pretty beat up condition. And if you always wonder, if you like go to the tag and you were like, man, I don't know what that is, it just says like made in Guatemala, start looking inside of the pockets, and that's usually where the tags are. So that's the first thing I did. And you can tell right here, it's an extra large Winchester hunting jacket, hunting vest. These things always go for about 25 to 30 bucks, no problem. Then this one's pretty nice. This is a Wrangler like denim shirt. The pearl snaps are a little bit different. The pearl snaps are actually not white. They're like that color right there. And the reason why I picked it up is because it is a 3XL, which will sell very fast. And not a whole bunch of money made on this one. Probably these go for about 18 to 20 bucks. But for the larger size, it will probably just sell faster because larger sizes do sell faster for me. Now, I'm a big fan of selling Hawaiian shirts, and I actually looked this one up. This one's called Ocean Current, the original, and anything with a parrot on it seems to sell pretty good. Parrots and hula girls, they sell the fastest for me. So this one, there's actually an exact sold comp for I think $15 or something, but being an extra large and really good condition, I think I can get 20 bucks plus shipping on this one. A Utah hat, New Air NBA, probably $10 on that one. It's got a little pom-pom on it. And then we got a Black Clover Live Lucky. Now, if you don't know this brand, this is probably a pretty good hat brand to take a look at. Just because when I find them, even if like, you know, I don't like picking up hats with stains, this one has a couple stains on it. Like very, very few stains, but I guarantee you, I will list this thing and it will be sold between $15 and $20 within a week. These hats sell really fast. And so definitely probably a bit bolo when it comes to hats. And they're really well made. Once you like pick one up, you're like, man, that's a nice hat. Their patches are always super nice. And it doesn't really matter if there is like a embroidery on it, like a golf course or anything. I have sold these in really bad condition for 10 bucks, and I've sold them in really good condition all the way up to $25 for a used hat. So maybe a little bolo there. Then Sperry's. I usually do not pick up Sperry's unless they are the leather laces. These are the leather laces, and these are in fantastic condition. Like, I'll just wipe down the soles, but other than that, these things are looking brand new. They're smaller size 6 in women's, so definitely might take a little bit longer to sell because they are smaller size, but I don't think you can beat a pair of Sperry's for $6 or whatever. So these usually go $18 to $25 pretty easy in the summertime. And then Echo spikeless. So if you see a shoe that has like this stuff on the bottom of it, that is just a spikeless golf shoe. Now some courses nowadays actually make you have spikeless golf shoes, and Echo is a really good brand to sell when it comes to spikeless golf shoes, and I usually always pick these up. These are in good condition. All I gotta do is just clean the soles with like a little wire brush or a little nylon brush, and boom, these things will be pretty much back to normal. And these are always a good 30 to 40 bucks used, and if you get a new one, they go for like $100 brand new, so not too bad there. Then I did pick up actually a whole Samsung like surround sound unit, but they seem to sell for a lot more money separately. So I'm guessing somebody like, breaks one of the speakers or something happens to one of the speakers, because this thing alone, this one, and it's got some goo on it from the tape, and that'll be coming off, but there's no actual scratches on these things. These are in really good condition. That's why I bought them. And on the back there is like the model number. So very easy to, identify the speaker and make sure the person's buying the correct speaker. $25 for this one, $10 for the smaller ones, and then it's like about $25 plus shipping for the big subwoofer. So not too bad there. I did pay up. I paid $13 for those two and $5 for those. So in all this right here, I did spend $47 and some change, but I will round up when it comes to that to take care of gas, of course. So we'll say 48 bucks for everything. So not too bad for only about 30 some minutes in the thrift. Hey y'all, it is Julian, also known as the Bearded Thrift Machine, here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online and make YouTube videos about it. The video you just saw was me going to a thrift store for about 30 to 35 minutes, and I picked up some really good stuff and some of my favorite stuff to find. The speakers, I really like selling speakers, and they sell very well. I've sold many speakers online, Bose, Samsung, but I would like to learn more about them because there's some big money when it comes to like wood grain, vintage speakers, and just there's so much stuff to learn about speakers that they're worth a ton of money. So those right there aren't too bad. Like I said, I picked them up for like $13 and $5, and I'm gonna part them out. They're probably gonna be a slower sale parting them out, but I'm gonna make more money doing it, and they're really not gonna take up that much room. I mean, the biggest speaker is a subwoofer. So I thought it was pretty good, and I love my Hawaiian shirts for sure, and my hat. So definitely not a bad thrift stop at all. At the end of the video, as I always do, I will go ahead and put up how much I think I'm going to make and roughly the hourly wage that I think that I'm gonna make. I like to do that just to see how much I'm making per day. All right, so I have got to thank some more people that have been buying these paperweights for me. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and go down the list. Christine, you bought one signed paperweight, it is heading your way. Tommy, you bought one signed paperweight and it is heading your way. And Betty, you bought the hat from me, so I much appreciate everybody that's been supporting me and the channel by buying my paperweights. I much appreciate it. We're down to, I think, 20 left. Like I said, link down below if you want one. I do appreciate everybody that watches. You know I will always get you on the next one.